Bad from me, man. Where you get your bad.
A festive atmosphere inside the building. And Grant, having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Brown. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Well, you just love the concentration from Jaylen Brown. Contested jump shot, no problem.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Edwards with it, picked up by Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. The Celtics on offense. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Randle. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Brown.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
McDaniels, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doors Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that. When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Drills it from deep.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Pass to Edwards. Shoots over White. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. Well, we all know how much teams lean on their shooting guards to score the ball consistently. Here's a look at the 2 guards who have been filling it up this season. Anthony Edwards on top.
Yeah, and his initiative goes a long way. I mean, we've seen it all season. He can gut defenses however he sees fit.
Yeah, I mean, he is an opportunistic scorer. I mean, he cashes in on every chance he gets. A lot of fun watching him just toying with opposing defenses, as long as you're not the player who has to guard him.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Now here's Tatum, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
In the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Here's McDaniels. The Celtics making their last shot. And here's Edwards outside. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now here's Randle. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. To the middle. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Pass to McDaniels. For 3, Randle. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics lead by 3. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Conley. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Holiday against Conley. Randall, pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Holiday grabs the miss.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's White, coming off a 22-point game against Chicago. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. To the paint. Here's Edwards. That shot is off. Tatum with some nice D.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't.
Oh, that's something else,
Just
man.
beautiful.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Conley. Randall can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Timberwolves trail by 6. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Ingles. Randall's got 5 now.
Boy, how about the touch on the floater from Julius Randle? A little creativity.
And the basket is good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Reed. The kick out to Ingles. Here's Dillingham. And here's Randall, hounded by Tatum. Let's go with a 3, and that's good. Randall for 3. Randall's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, you see Julius Randle striking from wherever the defense concedes it. That's nicely done.
Here's Tatum. The open J off the mark.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Naz Reid, Dillingham out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Pritchard. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 9-point Boston lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Boston.
But so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
Tatum against Reed. 5 to shoot. the wing, Tatum. Reed defending. Count that one. Tatum's got 13.
You see Jason Tatum doesn't get hurried under duress of the clock, just trusts in his ability to make shots.
Garza passes to Reed. Knocked away and out of bounds. Boston will have it. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Jason Tatum.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Miller's checked in. Tatum finds Horford. Over Miller. Horford can't hit.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Edwards for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Reed passes to Miller. And here's Edwards. The 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Reed with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarding closely. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants great news badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Randall. Here's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Outside White. Back to Tatum from deep three-point range. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Brown can't hit.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Shot from 12. Edwards can't hit. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Unloads. The bank shot, no good.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
There's the drive. Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
A minute 20 left in the second. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Playing to his straight. Gobert inside.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Outside White. .40 seconds left in the first half. For 3, Porzingis. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shoots over White. Boston pulls it in.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And the basket by Holiday.
That is off the bounce. Holiday hits the brakes and the shot.
And stolen by Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Outside, Alexander Walker. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Boston out in front, leading by a point. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court jump. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule. And that is going to do it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. For 3, Randall. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Credit Julius Randle, off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Outside Tatum, from outside the arc. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
Minnesota has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And stolen by Holiday. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
And so it's Boston with it. The lead is 2. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. They get it again. Holiday uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 12 points in the game.
Drew Holiday is one of the better rebounding guards in the NBA. Go to work, young Drew.
Conley looking for an opening. Edwards finds Randall. Back to Edwards. Shoots over White. Edwards, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Holiday with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
It's Randall that time on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Celtics lead by 6. Pass to Tatum. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now here's McDaniels. He has 6. Randall outside. And here's Edwards outside. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 19 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Gobert no good. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. And stolen by Edwards. McDaniels finds Randall. Gobert with it. From deep, Conley hits the three-pointer. Conley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Back to Tatum. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, a special move before that shot. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
And here's Edwards outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 22 points for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed checked in for Rudy Gobert. Minot comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. And Brown knocking down the triple.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Randall inside. He's against Horford. Pass to Dillingham. Randall deciding where to go with it. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Horford outside. Here's Pritchard. Over Dillingham. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Boston out in front. They lead by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been. Oh, hey! How about that?
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Pritchard, no good. The Timberwolves shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
The three is up. Pritchard gets it to go. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. No good with a layup. Out to the wing. The three ball. Hits the trifecta. And now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Reed passes to Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Hauser. Pass to Horford. Here's Cornette, guarded by Edwards. Cornette passes to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Outside Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Cornette. Brown comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Conley passes to Randall. Now here's Edwards. Back to Randall. Edwards finds Randall. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum from long range. And Conley grabs the miss.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Randall. Yes! And the foul! Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
Here's White. Again, the miss by Boston.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Conley passes to Gobert. Left side, Conley. It's Edwards on the wing to take the lead. Porzingis grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Tatum passes to Brown. This one for 3. And it's Tatum missing.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Edwards finds Gobert out to the right wing. For 3, Randall gets the 3 to fall. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Minnesota's going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. Now Randall. And banks in the layup. And now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Porzingis with a screen on Conley. Shot to stop the run. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Tatum's got 24.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands. Yes, sir.
Pass to Edwards. Drops in the layup for two. Edwards got 32 points in the game.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Pass to Gobert. Tatum against McDaniels. Here's Randall. Nice D from Brown. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 2-point game. Here's Tatum. McDaniels with some nice D.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Not going to go that time. And here's White. Here's Tatum. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Pass to Edwards. Over White. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. The perimeter pairing is White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Right side Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. White for 3. Fires in the triple. And the Celtics lead by 3.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Conley passes to Randall. Shoots over Tatum. Randall, good. Randall's got 29.
Man, you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
To the inside, and stolen by Brown. White against Edwards. White coming through.
Well, inside, Derek White showing an ability to finish around the cup.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards finds McDaniels, and the call will be against Derek White. That'll be a second foul of the game. 4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. And here's Edwards outside. Connects from downtown. Edwards has got 35.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And they retake the lead with a bounce-back 3.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels with it. Defended by Brown. Here's Edwards. Oh, missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
The kick out to Edwards. Back to Randall. Shoots over Tatum. He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Conley against Holiday. It's Edwards on the wing. To take the lead. Oh, he nails it!
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Tatum inside. Randall's there. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Anthony Edwards has all the skill and attributes to be one of the best in the league. But these are the moments, if you're going to be in that company, you've got to make foul shots.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
There's Tatum with the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Julius, it wasn't...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.